Linda Lambert says, one good conversation can shift the direction of change. My name is Keely Shattuck, and today I'm going to be talking about the interpersonal relationship with my dad and the relationship it has with iLanguage and kind of what we've been going through. So, I'm wanting to cover really three main points today. The first one is why iLanguage is so important and kind of what it is. And the second is how it happens, specifically in my relationship with him. And then my third point is how I'm wanting to change and better my relationship with him based on iLanguage. So, some of the research that I did based on the situation that's been happening and that I've been feeling is from Prusak and Bernard in 2008, and their findings were based on the upbringings of young adults and kind of how their parents affected their future. And so it's kind of just like a child's right to an open future. So this relates to my relationship with my dad because I was seeing that some of the things that he was saying about my future and like the advice that he was giving me wasn't really my own. So I wasn't really, I was feeling kind of stuck. And so this relates to iLanguage, my second point, because iLanguage really is an interpretation of the relationship and a situation rather than what's actually going on. So I found that at one point I was telling him what he was doing rather than explaining that his interpretation and views of my future, like how it was making me feel and how it was affecting me. So, um, let's see, this goes to my final point in being how I want it to change and what I'm going to do to further my relationship with him. And it's Carrie Hutchinson says, it is a simple way to get to the root of a problem faster by giving your partner a shortcut to your innermost thoughts while reducing the chance of a defensive response. So I'm really wanting to describe what I'm noticing in conversation with him about my future, and then I'm wanting to explain the interpretation and explain what I'm noticing, and then finally I'm wanting to explain how he's making me feel rather than just telling him what he's doing, rather than explaining how he's making me feel.